All right, all you wonderful freedom-loving boys and girls, Mark Centerline Systems. Hey, we just got the ground blind set up right behind the camera. It's not Spoon. Spoon's actually not around right now, so it's cousin husband, because he had to help me schleck all this stuff out here because I still am impaired with my back. But as you can see, I'm getting ready for fall turkey. We've got archery deer and small game just right around the corner too, so I don't know what it's like in your neck of the woods, but hopefully you're getting some gear, seeing the previous videos, and you're getting ready to get outside and get on it and put some good animal protein, nature-provided animal protein into your freezer this year. So I've just got everything set up. This is where I'm going to hunt. I'm going to do my fall turkey here, and I'm going to do my archery deer here as well. I might even just walk some of these trails where on this property and see about some grouse and rabbit around this area too, but we'll just kind of see how that goes. Not 100% sure on all my mobility, so it's ground blind season, right? You know, that's what it's going to be for me. Hey, but I wanted to take this opportunity to talk about a new product. It's been on the website. And I know I'm notorious for like, oh, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that, and it takes like another 2 weeks. Well, okay, it's Wednesday, the 13th of September right now. So by Saturday, which is the 16th of September, I will have the MMP on the website for purchase. And I was going to grab mine and show mine off, but I think I'm going to go to the other ones here first. So just a quick little talk through, and I'll do a full loadout video. I'll probably do that in the studio so things can be seen a little bit better. But here's the MMP, all right, you got that? Looking good, all right? Now, there's gonna be two sizes, you know, whether you wanna call it, you know, regular large or large small, I don't know. I actually am gonna probably call it, the larger one is gonna be called the Mighty, and the smaller one is gonna be called the Mini. And I'll show you a couple details in a second here. So this is it, it's a flat panel with MOLLE on the front. You got 4 different attachment points for shoulder straps or additional items, and there's MOLLE on the rear. So it can be MOLLE'd to another surface, but the MOLLE on the rear, you can see it's a full panel on the rear as well. And that's so if you want to put smaller pouches on the backside, so as this is worn over your shoulder, you can still have another small pouch that you're reaching into. I mean, just think about this from like a concealed carry perspective. You could have a concealed carry holster in here, you know, and on the outside it's pouches and it looks kind of, oh, what is that cool thing? But on the inside, you're reaching across cross draw, and that's your concealed carry. Just an option, you do you, right? The other kind of little aspect about it, I already had some people asking, is on either end, there's a really rigid, rugged Velcro closure, so you can get into the interior space. So imagine putting map sheets, a flotation device, thinner items like a small foldable cutting board. You know, again, I'm not sure what your adventure is, but whatever, if you've got smaller items that can be flat or roll out, you can put them on the inside of this and giving yourself more, you know, capability, more carrying capability. I personally haven't done it, but Spoon puts, it's not a full-size laptop. It's kind of more like, you know, a tablet, but it's really a laptop. And he will run that inside of here when he's carrying his, right? Shoulder strap, you can run it just by itself, or you can get a padded strap wrap. Again, if you needed to, in extremis, you could wear this as a chest rack. You could put it across your front like a baldric or an apron if you were cooking. Oh, I just thought about that. If you were out barbecuing, you could have that around your waist with your pouches full of condiments and goodness, and you could be doing that. So anyway, that's the large one. That's the Mighty. Here's the smaller one, and it's the Mini. And you kind of already can see, right? There's a difference in the size, right? And that's the small and large. Because I'm here to tell you, so right now, unfortunately, I'm kind of a bigger guy. I'm probably 20 pounds overweight. I haven't been able to exercise in years. Spoon is like 6'3", and God only knows what he weighs. And the large, the Mighty, it's not big on him, but when it's on you, I mean, it really, you can just see right here. Well, actually, is that showing up there at all? Yeah, okay, so you can see how much space this would take if this was over my shoulder, and this is the smaller one, the Mini. So it's you do you. You know, you obviously are going to be able to carry a little fewer number of pouches on the Mini than you are on the Mighty. Matter of fact, right? So again, you can see that. And I know somebody's saying, well, why not just have a rucksack? Hey, I'm not going to argue with that. I mean, there's a time and a place for a rucksack. But since I made the first one, the prototype, for field testing, I haven't used my rucksack ever since. I like how this rides on my shoulder. So, because, you know, if you're like me, there's many times where you're just throwing the rucksack on one shoulder, and then you're trying to get into your vehicle or do something else, and the rucksack wants to fall off. Whenever I put the MMP, just even if I just put it on one shoulder, it doesn't want to fall off. It just really kind of hugs your body and conforms. But the other thing then too, again, yeah, you could just use a rucksack, But you can clearly see this just allows you to be so much more organized. And, you know, again, for all the rucksacks, well, that's stupid, I'll just use my rucksack. You know as well as I do, don't lie, that it's inevitable. And as a matter of fact, it happens every time. It's so inevitable. The thing you're looking for is always at the bottom of your rucksack. So even if you put things and got organized and had everything in its own little pouch and then put it in your rucksack, the pouch you're looking for is always in the bottom of your rucksack. All right. I'm here to tell you, this has just streamlined and simplified my life so much more. I mean, each of these pouches is specific. It has a purpose, and the gear I'm looking for, as long as I don't, you know, have a, you know, a strokey, you know, old man, you know, Alzheimer moment, I know what's in each of the pouches. So I'm just automatically going to what I need whenever I need it. So that's another nice little feature about this. And then just again, and I'll do another video on this. If I do go walking around grouse hunting, I'm going to have my MMP. What I'm going to probably do is, you know, you can see I've got my medical deployment pouch. That's, you know, the pouch we make for Black Scout survival. I'll have my med pouch, and I'll probably run 2 gap pouches. One will be with ammo, maybe a different choke or 2, depending on, you know, what I'm doing, what I'm hunting. And the other one will probably be lickies and chewies, you know, food, sandwich, you know, that kind of stuff. And then on my other shoulder, I'll have my mother canteen carrier, and that'll have my water and, you know, other basic survival stuff. Because I ain't going to be walking very far, I tell you this year. But it's really nice. It's really just allows you to get super organized. Again, you know, I should just throw this out there. You don't have to do it, but I'm here to tell you. So I'm running mine with a padded strap wrap as well. And I'm not necessarily like, you know, I have to have a pad, a shoulder pad for any of my shoulder strap kind of shoulder carried items, but I do like it a lot on the MMP. And then going back to what I just said about like when I throw my rucksack on one shoulder, there's always this tendency for it to fall off. This barely even moves with a padded strap wrap on when it's even just on one shoulder and I start leaning, you know, all that weight is hugged, and you can kind of just see how it's like, can you even just tilt that down just a tad bit? I mean, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, let's see as he tries to, if you can just see how it's already just conforming around my leg just as I sat it there, right? As I put it down. It's the same thing around your body. It wants to conform around the sides of your body. So it's really tight, and it just kind of hugs and it stays in place. So that's another thing I really like about the MMP. So, yep, it's Wednesday, the 13th. I will have this up on the website by Saturday, the 16th. If you got any questions, any comments, you know the deal, reach out anytime. I'll do the best I can to help you out. And on that note, if my cameraman gets ready, hey, I'll leave you with my final goodbyes. As always, keep thinking, keep moving, never quit. All right, everybody, be good. We'll see you soon. Woo!